this is Caleb with Camp Hard. Me and my son Noah are up here on the ridge of Johns Mountain up here in northwest Georgia. This ridge actually serves as the county line that separates Floyd County to the east and Chattahoochee County, Georgia to the west. Keep watching, and we're going to check out an abandoned hunting cabin I know of up here. We're going to look at a artesian well, West Armuchee Creek, and show you some awesome views of the northwest Georgia mountains. So stay tuned. All right, so this is the top of Johns Mountain right here. We came from that way down to the bottom of this road. The first paved road down here is called Floyd Springs Road. And then when you get up here to the top, the road splits 5 different ways. It's a rough road, as you can see. It's nothing but gravel and washed out rocks and dirt. But that way just goes up and dead ends. That way goes back down the west side of Johns Mountain and comes out on Dry Creek Road. We're about to take you up that way and show you a killer view. And the abandoned hunting cabin is back this way. This road to get up here to the view is rough, guys. I've made it up here in some 2-wheel drive trucks before, but I would suggest a 4-wheel drive if you've got one available. Most definitely. The hike up here to this view, I wouldn't even say it's quite a quarter mile from where the road splits down there. I left my truck there. But y'all, how about this? Okay. Just massive view, and the cool part about this spot is you not only have the view to the west, you can watch the sun go down over the ridges back there in Chattahoochee County. You turn directly around and you've got another killer view to the east. That's looking into Floyd County, the little upper sliver of Floyd County and Gordon County. I could just about show you where I live from up here. But how about this, y'all? All right, guys, we're gonna head back down to the truck and go find that abandoned hunting cabin and set up camp for the night before the sun goes down. Say bye to the awesome views. They're up here waiting for you though. Just gotta get out here. Alright guys, we ran into a little mishap. I haven't been up this road in a while, but I kind of anticipated this, so I came prepared. So I'm gonna have to cut this out of the way and we'll be moving again. All right, let's keep moving. and tree number 2. Y'all, this is a big tree for this little saw I've got. I've already been cutting on this thing for like 30 minutes. And this is where I'm at. Hopefully I can get this bucked up before the sun goes down. We're burning daylight, but I'm at it. So here's the deal now. I slung the chain off my chainsaw, and like an idiot, I forgot the tool to fix it at home. And my truck doesn't have reverse, and we're just hanging out waiting to be rescued by T-Money and the gang. The cavalry has arrived, y'all. I've been saved.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. State law.
Okay, so we made it to the cabin with the help of my buddies, T-Money and the gang. They came and saved me as they were on their way to a rodeo. So, welcome to Northwest Georgia. Come on, bud, let's go. We'll go check out this cabin. I said we'll go check out this cabin. All right, so you can tell it was an old hunting club right here because they've got a grid. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they've got these different colored pins that I guess each member, you know, if they're out here hunting, they'll put their pin in the section of this property that they're in to let the other guys in the club know that they're out there. It's pretty cool. Here's the abandoned hunting cabin up here on Johns Mountain. There's no signs, no nothing. I've been up here before. Yeah, there's even a mailbox sitting there, bud. But it's just abandoned. It's like time stood still in the 80s or something.
So we're going to be camping here?
Yes, sir.
Where are we going to sleep?
I don't know. That's to be determined.
Probably on the seats.
I bet it's spooky up here at night. We're fixing to find out. Got a little fire pit area, some benches.
I guess we didn't need chairs today. Oh, you got the time.
So literally less than 24 hours ago, this whole area was under like flash flood warnings and everything. So it's been a little hard getting this fire going, but the good news about that is all this wood's wet, so it's a really smoky fire, which will keep the bugs away. So that'll work out. It's just taking a little longer than I'd like, but we've got it going. And we've got wood, so we'll get to starting on our setting up our tent and what have you here shortly.
Looks perfect already without the nails.
Yeah, but we got to put the stakes in too, just so it won't move while we're sleeping. All right, so here's our sleeping arrangement. I'll sleep right over here, and Noah will sleep right over here. Found a pretty decently level spot for the tent, so we ought to do all right tonight. Besides it being hot. Got us some hot dogs for dinner. Fine cuisine, especially when you've been working and hiking around and riding up and down these mountains all evening. Good stuff, huh? It's been a long afternoon, huh? Well, I'm fixing to go to bed, y'all. This fire's dying down. I've just been laying here watching the bats fly overhead, eating the bugs that are attracted to the light. The moon's coming up behind the pine trees. It's pretty peaceful out here. Jamming a little bluegrass, just totally relaxing. But I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. We survived the night of camping here at the abandoned hunting cabin. No ghosts of Hunter's Pass came and got us. There it is. It's about 7 o'clock. The sun's just coming up over the hills. Got us a fire going over here. Gonna make some oatmeal and eat some Pop-Tarts and chill for a while. But there's a view of it and some morning light.
Big in that picture.
I always like morning fires because I'm not so worried about conserving wood anymore. Just burn it up. You having snail races? He's getting on Daddy's back. He wants to ride.
It's funny. I found home. Wait, where you going?
Snow is snail collection. Okay guys, so here's the inside of the abandoned cabin on Johns Mountain. There's some kind of heater right here. Old school looking heater. It's a King brand. It's got a pipe going up through the ceiling. Old shelf. Back here's like the bunkhouse area. There's 4 bunk beds back here that still looking good repair. There's a back door, a mirror, window. This is like the living room / kitchen area. There's a sink right over here. I'm guessing that's a water reservoir right there they're using. They can fill that up with water, and it's just gravity fed down this hose right here to the sink. Some little shelves in the corner. Here's the back deck.
Someone left the key in here.
Looks like some kind of little porta pooper. Look at this old grill. Old school grill. But y'all want to see something really old? Look at this in here. It's an old wood burning cook stove. Or coal burning, I'm not sure. I'm not from the 1920s or whenever this was made, but it's a Home Comfort brand stove, oven, whatever you want to call it. Well, I think that's really cool. It's got the stovepipe going up and out the side of the wall. It's got this metal flashing on the wall so it won't catch fire. Old frying pan. I guess that's the lid to it. And then they've got right down here, they have a door that they can open from the outside to put wood and stuff right up in here on the floor to cook with. It's pretty neat. But this is it, guys, the abandoned hunting cabin up on Johns Mountain. Alright, and we're back outside the old cabin. There's that stovepipe that came out from that wood burning cook stove. And then just down the hill here, we've got an outhouse. Pretty cool area up here. Doesn't have anything on it but a screen door, but I don't guess you need much more. It's not like anybody's gonna see you up here anyway. But there it is. And somebody left some toilet paper in a plastic bag. How thoughtful. But there's the outhouse, guys. Not bad, not bad. Not too shabby for the woods.
We didn't even have to use the bathroom at night.
Nope. Lucky us. Alright guys, we're gonna head back up to where the road splits 5 different ways up here on top of Johns Mountain on Dunaway Gap Road, and then we're gonna go down the west side of Johns Mountain, and I'll show y'all this artesian well in Armuchee Creek down at the bottom. It's one thing I love about being out here. I've always got time to stop and smell the roses. Oh! Now, where were we? All right, so how about this, guys? It's an artesian well on the west side of Johns Mountain coming back down Dunaway Gap Road. I've been up here in the middle of a bad drought where everything was dried up, but this thing still running just like that. It's coming straight out of the side of the mountain. Clean water. You can drink it. I do every time. Smooth too. And cold. Alright guys, me and Noah are up under the bridge on Dry Creek Road, goes over West Armuchee Creek. I think we're gonna take us a dip, see how cold it is. It's pretty, real quiet down here too. Car might pass every 30 minutes or so, if that. Watch out for snakes, Noah. This is where it's at. Here we go. Woo! Oh, it's so cold. Oh, but it feels good. Do it. All the way. Put your head under the water. Is that cold?
It's cold, yes.
Heck yeah, man. Come on. Here we go. I'll go under. 1, 2, hold your breath.
Look, look, look. I feel.
Look, there's a rock you can stand on right here. Found it? Got it? Kind of lean towards the current. You're good, man.
I'm cold. I haven't been this far from over there yet. My whole entire body's freezing now. I bet all the ticks came off me now.
Oh yeah. If you had any, you don't anymore.
Ooh. Wait a minute.